I'm gonna teach you how to paint your nails. There we go. I think they're fast drying because back there I've used my toe to get this thing to focus. So today I think what I have decided to do for the vlog is paint my nails. What to do along with that is do like segments. You gotta do one thing to learn from it to get to the middle part to where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't look good, or that looks really good, I'll do that again, to the end part where you have a finished product and you really like it, and if you don't like it, then you have to tear it all down and rebuild it. That has come into play quite a bit these past few weeks. So back in October, I was recording a movie. It was inspired by a scholarship called the Honest Beauty Scholarship, and you basically talk about what honest beauty means to you, or to squirrels, or I'm kidding, it's about people, what it means in general, like an overall like topic. In October, and then I was supposed to have it done by January, and then things got in the way. I started my job, and school got out of hand, and you know, just life, you know, happened. So I didn't have time to focus on that, and then in January I edited it for real, and then in June I really finally it was summer, so I actually sat down and I worked on it and I did it, and then I hit a huge roadblock with music, and I didn't have anything that was 15 minutes long, so I pared it down to 12 minutes, and I still was having trouble, but somebody got music to me. It's pretty alright, and so it works for the film, and so I did that, and then got the film down to 12 minutes, and I wasn't loving it. I accidentally deleted the movie. Yeah, okay, so in iMovie, if it's not already saved, it'll deleted the files that I needed for the movie, so it looks like there's just a lot of warning signs, and my heart and soul wasn't into it, so I'm kind of glad that I'm actually forced to redo this, because why would I want to make something if my whole heart and soul isn't into it? It's if I don't like it, why would anybody else like it? And I think you could tell that, and it was just kind of boring, and I was like, maybe we should get it down to 10 minutes. It's going way longer than I want it to, but this is just a big learning process, and I feel kind of bad because there's 11 girls in it, and they really want to see it, and I'm just like, that's a part of the whole filmmaking process. It's trial and error through and through, and I've never made a film this big before, and I want it to be good, and it wasn't, and now hopefully it will be. I'll figure it out. So that's one of those things, like I was saying, you know, it's there and it looks good or it doesn't, and in the middle ground where you gotta like fix it, or you're like, oh wow, that could be better, and then the final product where you're like, okay, let's do that again, or let's never do that again, but we're gonna do it. These are ready for some color. It was paint. And so the next step is college. The website shut down for maintenance. I had to get on wait list for classes. I'd waited so long, and there was orientation, and there wasn't orientation, and then I was on vacation, and then I had to figure out my classes, and I didn't really know what class, and I didn't know I could sign up, and then I did, and then it was a huge mess, and then I finally figured it out, and I was like, oh my word. It was completely by accident too. I was scrolling, and I was like, where do I sign up for my classes? And I just clicked a button, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, is this? I only have 4 minutes left on this. It's one semester. I can sleep in, even though, you know, I like getting up and going. I know a lot of people don't, and my job starts at 3:30, so I didn't want a weird, awkward gap in between classes and going to my job, because, you know, it's like you can't do homework if it's too short, and you feel weird just kind of sitting around doing nothing if it's too long, so I think it worked out. So I did that, and you know, in the back of my mind, I'm going, you know, do I really want to do this whole college thing? Because it's like, if it's not working out, I think everybody's kind of first instinct is just give up, but you shouldn't do that. Don't give up. If your nails look bad when you're painting them, don't give up. You know, just take it off and redo it. It's not that big a deal. It chips and goes away anyway. But if you really like it, and you learn a process, you can do it again. And sometimes things get a little messy, but you can always clean it up. Also, what's up with these glasses? I bet a lot of you are wondering. Well, they were $7, and I'm gonna put these on my face. I'm sorry if I'm not very energetic today. I was on a 10-hour car ride yesterday. I'm just kind of wondering what color I used. It's this right here. We have to teach the world how to paint their nails.
Step 1. Mess up. This can either be a bad color, a bad coat, or just a nail you want to paint. But first there has to be an intent, an idea, maybe not even a mess up. Step 2. Grab this, a cotton ball, out of something like this, a large bag of cotton balls. This is your idea, or the literal cloud of your idea. It's the big eraser of painting your nails. It's what's there to help you fix your mistakes and the tool to get the job done. Step 3. Let it dry, the nail polish remover, and for that matter, the idea. Give it some time and let it sink in. Step 4. Pick your color, or if you have a color already in mind, go ahead and apply it. This works with the idea as well. If it's all there, then put it directly into action and try it out. Paint it on. Step 5. Fix the mistakes, or clean it up. Learn from that and move on to the next finger. The sum of its parts creates a larger picture. This is where the idea is constructed and put into motion. Step 6. Hate it or love it, both your paint job, the color, or the way it lays. Step 7. If you love it, dude, that's awesome. You're all done. But if you hate it, follow this guide from step 1 to 7, and you'll be on your way.
Click like and subscribe. And I can't believe my whole movie got deleted. That's so aggravating. So yeah. Paint your nails. Fix your mistakes. See you guys around.